Top 10. Number 10.
Sinister. Horror is a very subjective subject. It all depends on what you find scary. What this list is, however, is great cinema, with a few scares thrown in. Sinister is fantastic at building up the suspense around its character Ellison Oswald, played by Ethan Hawke. This delivers a spine-tingling journey into the macabre, with an eerie found footage twist. Ellison is a true crime writer whose discovery of old home movies unleashes a malevolent force. The atmosphere is hauntingly creepy, making this film a must-watch for fans of supernatural scares. The film masterfully combines psychological tension with supernatural terror, creating an atmosphere that feels almost suffocating. Sinister isn't just about jump scares. It's about the creeping realization that something is fundamentally wrong, making it a standout in the genre.
Get the kids, pack the car. We have to leave here now.
Number 9.
Funny Games. Michael Haneke's Funny Games is a harrowing deconstruction of the home invasion thriller that doesn't just terrify, it provokes and challenges the viewer. The story follows a family whose idyllic vacation is shattered by two eerily polite young men who inflict psychological and physical torment upon them. Haneke breaks the fourth wall, implicating the audience in the violence and forcing a reflection on our consumption of violent entertainment. The performances are chillingly authentic, and the film's relentless pacing leaves you feeling both horrified and intellectually stimulated. It's a disturbing commentary on the nature of horror and our fascination with it. Personally, having a family, I found this movie terrifying and made me feel like I can never let my guard down.
Why don't you just kill us?
You shouldn't forget the importance of entertainment.
Michael Pitt does an especially good job with his foreboding acting presence. The terrifying duo may not have the physical presence to feel threatening, but they have the intelligence to navigate social norms to their advantage.
Number 8.
Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead, directed by George Romero, is a landmark film in zombie cinema that combines relentless action with sharp social critique. Set in a shopping mall, it follows a group of survivors as they fend off hordes of the undead while grappling with their own internal conflicts. The mall setting serves as a brilliant metaphor for consumerism, highlighting the absurdity of materialism amidst apocalyptic chaos. Romero's direction ensures a perfect blend of gore, suspense, and dark humor. The film's enduring appeal lies in its ability to entertain while making profound statements about society. This is such a fun watch, but always with that edge.
Switching to the emergency broadcasting system.
Unlike a lot of horror films, this makes you care about the characters. They are flawed, but you want them to survive their bleak situation.
Sooner or later, they're gonna get in here.
Raising the stakes for the audience when things go awry.
Number 7.
It Follows. David Robert Mitchell's It Follows brings a fresh and terrifying concept to the horror genre. The film revolves around a young woman who becomes the target of a relentless, shape-shifting entity after a seemingly innocent sexual encounter. The curse moves at a slow, deliberate pace, allowing the film to build tension and dread masterfully. With its haunting score and retro visual style, It Follows creates an atmosphere of impending doom that feels both timeless and contemporary. The film's exploration of paranoia and the inescapability of fate resonates deeply, making it a modern horror classic.
If it kills her, it gets me. And goes straight down the line whoever started it.
This is one of the more tense horror movies I have seen, always feeling on edge that something is about to go horribly wrong, and it often does.
Number 6.
The Purge: Anarchy.
You know how dangerous it is. This won't bring him back. It won't make you feel any better.
The second installment in the Purge series, broadening the scope by taking viewers into the heart of the chaotic, crime-ridden streets on Purge night. This sequel shifts focus from a single household to multiple storylines that converge in a city where all crime is legal for one night. Director James DeMonaco uses this dystopian premise to explore themes of class struggle and societal breakdown.
At the siren, all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 hours.
The film is packed with intense action sequences and moments of stark, brutal violence, but it's the underlying social commentary that gives it depth. The Purge: Anarchy is a thought-provoking thrill ride that keeps you on edge from start to finish. What makes this special is adding a layer of depth to the horror, good people doing evil things due to the social pressure of the corrupt system in place. No one fully escapes the horror of Purge night.
Number 5.
Event Horizon. Event Horizon is a disturbing blend of sci-fi and horror that takes you on a terrifying journey into deep space. The film follows a rescue crew sent to investigate a spaceship, the Event Horizon, which disappeared mysteriously and has now returned. As they explore the ship, they discover it has brought something dark and malevolent back with
What
it.
it does is it creates a dimensional gateway that allows it to jump instantaneously from one point of the universe to another light years away.
Directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, this film excels in creating a claustrophobic and menacing atmosphere. Lawrence Fishburne and Sam Neill deliver compelling performances, navigating a plot that delves into themes of madness and the unknown horrors of the universe. The film's special effects and haunting visuals make it an unforgettable experience. There are true moments of terror, and the concept of an actual hell being brought forth to our dimension is a truly horrifying concept.
God help us.
Number 4.
Prince of Darkness. In John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness, science meets the supernatural in a chilling tale of apocalyptic horror. A group of scientists and students gather in an abandoned church to study a mysterious cylinder containing a sinister green liquid. As they uncover its true nature, they realize they are facing an ancient, otherworldly evil.
There's a weird locking mechanism. Looks like it can only be opened from the inside.
Carpenter's direction and atmospheric score heighten the sense of impending doom, making every moment tense and unnerving. The film's slow burn approach allows for a deep exploration of fear and faith, culminating in a climactic confrontation that's both intellectually and viscerally satisfying. This is a classic of the genre and well worth a watch.
Number 3.
Hellraiser. Clive Barker's Hellraiser is a visceral exploration of the boundaries between pleasure and pain, fantasy and horror. The film revolves around a mysterious puzzle box that opens a gateway to a hellish dimension inhabited by the Cenobites, demonic beings who revel in torment. The story follows Frank, a hedonist who escapes the Cenobites' grasp, only to be resurrected in a gruesome form, drawing his unsuspecting family into a nightmare. Barker, adapting his novella The Hellbound Heart, delivers a unique blend of gothic horror and existential dread.
She doesn't even want to leave the house.
It opens doors.
What kind of doors?
Doors to the pleasures of heaven or hell.
The practical effects and iconic design of the Cenobites, led by the chilling Pinhead, are both terrifying and mesmerizing. Julia, a morally complex character, drives the narrative into darker, more disturbing territory. It's a film that not only scares but challenges and unsettles, leaving a lasting impact on the horror genre.
Number 2.
The Mist. Frank Darabont's adaptation of Stephen King,
Something in the mist! Shut the doors! Shut the doors!
The Mist is a tense, claustrophobic horror film that delves into the darker aspects of human nature. When a thick mist envelops a small town, bringing with it monstrous creatures, a group of townspeople take refuge in a supermarket.
I guess the joke would be on me.
As fear and paranoia set in, the survivors face not only external threats but also the growing menace within their own ranks. Darabont masterfully builds tension and suspense, leading to a climax that is both devastating and thought-provoking.
The monsters get me.
What are you guys messing with up there?
I thought that there were other dimensions. They wanted to try and make a window.
Well, maybe your window turned out to be a door.
The film's exploration of faith, fear, and the fragility of civilization makes it a haunting experience. This isn't only full of scares. By the end, you'll be staring at a wall contemplating the meaning of life.
And at number 1.
The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing is a masterpiece of horror that combines elements of sci-fi and psychological terror. Set in an Antarctic research station, the film follows a group of scientists who encounter a parasitic alien that can mimic any living being it assimilates. As paranoia and mistrust spread, the team must figure out who is human and who is not before the creature escapes to the outside world. The film's groundbreaking special effects, created by Rob Bottin, are still celebrated for their creativity and realism.
U.S. number 31, calling McMurdo.
This thing doesn't want to show itself. It'll fight if it has to.
We better start closing all the outside doors.
If it takes us over, then it has no more enemies. then it's one.
Carpenter's direction, coupled with Ennio Morricone's haunting score, creates an atmosphere of unrelenting tension and fear. The Thing remains a benchmark for horror films, known for its intense suspense and chilling ambiguity. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know your picks or anything we may have missed. And remember to
like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell.